Are you a Jedi?
I am.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 insane fan theories for The Mandalorian Season 3.
I've already got what I want from him. His blood.
I've heard your voice thousands of times.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Grogu and I can feel each other's thoughts.
Grogu?
For this list, we'll be looking at some of the wildest, most out-there theories that fans have come up with in the lead-up to Season 3 of The Mandalorian. What's the craziest direction you can imagine the show going in? Share your insane theory in the comments below. Number 10. The child will wield the darksaber. Mandalorian history is complicated to say the least.
Where is it?
There's what?
The darksaber. Does he have it?
Though often thought of as a race, they are in fact a cultural group made up of beings from various species. When a child is taken in by the Mandalorians, they become foundlings, and should they choose to honor the ways of the Mandalorian people, they too can become Mandalorians in their own right. As some fans have pointed out, this means that Baby Yoda could wind up following in Din Djarin's footsteps and start rocking an adorable little suit of armor. There's no denying that his force sensitivity makes him powerful, so powerful that should he feel so inclined, he could claim the darksaber and become the rightful ruler of Mandalore. Grogu for the win.
Drop the blaster. Slowly.
Number 9. Boba Fett is dead. In the old Star Wars extended canon, today known as Legends, it was a well-established fact that Boba Fett survived the Sarlacc pit. He went on to have a number of adventures in various novels. Under the official canon, however, it wasn't until he made his epic return in The Mandalorian that his fate was clarified. Here's the thing though, as Redditor Ben Vincible has pointed out, there were countless clones created that look identical to Boba Fett and his father Jango.
See, this is me, Boba Fett. This is my father, Jango Fett.
What if this is actually a clone trooper looking for a sense of purpose after the Clone Wars? This could also explain the character's age, newfound team player attitude, and his commitment to keeping his armor clean, like a good trooper.
Mine might be the last one you hear.
Number 8. We'll learn who saved the child. Given that Dave Filoni worked on Star Wars The Clone Wars, it's unsurprising that he's established a number of connections between The Mandalorian and the long-running animated series. Filoni has also got a lot of love for George Lucas's prequel trilogy.
He was raised at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. Many masters trained him over the years. At the end of the Clone Wars, when the Empire rose to power, he was hidden.
These films continue to divide fans, but there's no denying that it would be a treat to revisit the fall of the Galactic Republic through the eyes of Grogu. Who saved this youngling from the attack on Coruscant? What's his journey been like before meeting Mando? Has he been cared for by other Jedi before Luke? The Mandalorian has treated us to a few short flashbacks before, so hey, maybe we could revisit this dark chapter.
Let's see what knowledge is lurking inside that little mind.
Number 7. Din Djarin will claim the Mandalorian throne.
Are you sure you won't join us?
There's something I need to do.
The offer stands if you change your mind.
Between the shocking appearance of Luke Skywalker and a heartbreaking goodbye, the Season 2 finale had a lot going on. So much so that it's easy to forget that Mando finds himself in a rather tricky situation involving Bo-Katan and the darksaber. You see, the darksaber gives the wielder a claim to the throne of Mandalore. Din Djarin doesn't want it, but no honorable Mandalorian will take it from him unless it's in combat.
In order for her to wield the darksaber again, she would need to defeat you in combat.
Sure, Bo-Katan and our hero could solve the problem with a quick, non-lethal battle, but with various references to Mandalore in Season 3, the show's focus could shift to reuniting the Mandalorians. Might Din Djarin be the Mandalorian to do it? Number 6. Baby Yoda is a clone. What with all the science talk surrounding the child, fans initially suspected that Baby Yoda was actually a clone of his namesake. Now that we know a bit more about the child's backstory, however, most fans are seemingly satisfied to take him at face value. His name is Grogu, and he was a youngling at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. The Empire's interest in him is seemingly as simple as them just wanting access to his genetic material. The thing is, none of that actually rules out him being a clone.
I've already got what I want from him. His blood.
Sure, he could just be another Force-sensitive being from the same mysterious race and planet as Yoda and Yaddle. Or he might actually be a clone of the former.
Very good. Very good.
Number 5. The Hunt for Mandalore's Mask. Having passed through the hands of Darth Maul and Moff Gideon, the darksaber hasn't always been treated with the respect it deserves. In terms of what it represents to the Mandalorian people, one could go so far as to say it's been tainted by unworthy hands. With Mando's defeat of Moff Gideon complicating the darksaber's current ownership, Bo-Katan might need something even more sacred if she really hopes to rally her people: the legendary mask of Mandalore.
Being Mandalore is the greatest honor for our people. Mandalore's helmet is passed from one leader to the next.
Predating the creation of the darksaber, Mandalore's mask is the ultimate status symbol in Mandalorian culture. It was worn by their greatest leader, so what better way for Din Djarin to take his mind off Grogu than helping Bo-Katan track down this symbol of Mandalorian unity? Number 4. Din Djarin and Ezra are brothers. Buckle up, people, because we're getting into seriously wild territory now. This crazy fan theory comes courtesy of Redditor Cyclops Ranger, whose argument starts with the uncanny resemblance between Din Djarin's parents and those of Ezra Bridger.
It's a creed.
We don't know exactly how old Din Djarin is, but looking at the timeline and going by Djarin's facial features, he and Ezra seem to be born within the same generation.
This is the way.
There have been a number of rumors about Ezra making his live-action debut in The Mandalorian. Rahul Kohli, we're looking at you, buddy. This might be too many connections to maintain any sense of realism, but hey, stranger things have happened in the galaxy far, far away.
They are waiting for you. Go to them.
Number 3. Luke Skywalker is a clone. What? Wait, why? Well, to be honest, there's nothing that has occurred in The Mandalorian to suggest that Luke Skywalker is a clone. Based on his appearance, mannerisms, and prowess with a lightsaber, he would appear to be the very same Jedi who toppled the Empire.
Are you a Jedi?
I am.
But what if that's what they want you to think? Taking inspiration from the Dark Empire comic book series, Ryan Britt of Inverse has suggested that the Luke who comes to get Grogu could be an evil clone with nefarious intentions. Luke's evil clone, Luke, with 2 U's, isn't canon, but he wouldn't be the first character to make the jump. It's all highly unlikely, but hey, Mando having a reason to chase after them would certainly keep things interesting. Number 2. Darth Grogu. What is it that Ahsoka says about Grogu?
Sense much fear in you.
Now, where have we heard something along those lines before?
I sense much fear in you.
Grogu is adorable. People cannot get enough of the little green dude that fans have dubbed Baby Yoda. But for all his heart-melting qualities, Grogu is also very powerful. And after everything that he's seen and survived, it's not surprising that he's got a little darkness in him. Though it would be adorable to see him in Mandalorian armor, could he just as easily be headed for a pair of Sith robes? Grogu's powers would certainly make him a worthy apprentice, and he's got the Force choke down.
No, stop! We're friends. Kara is my friend.
It's hard to imagine Grogu going full Vader, but hey, Star Wars knows how to break hearts. Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Dave Filoni's character ties it all together. Could Trapper Wolf be the son of Clone Commander Wolf?
Yeah, I got a clear signal on the tracking beacon.
Copy that.
Wolf, what did you do? I contacted the Empire.
The child will meet Yoda's Force Ghost. It would make for an extremely cute moment.
Master Yoda.
Young Skywalker.
Dr. Pershing will lead Din Djarin to Kamino. Dave Filoni loves the prequels, so could Star Wars return to this mysterious planet?
That's why I'm here.
Boba Fett and Fennec Shand will go heroic. After dethroning Bib Fortuna, might Boba Fett take the fight to the underworld?
Malian teach me!
Sabine Wren joins the party. With the action seemingly headed to Mandalore, it's not impossible.
It's heavier than I thought.
Energy constantly flows through the crystal. You're not fighting with a simple blade as much as you are directing a current of power.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Grogu is Yoda and Yaddle's love child. Just kidding, there are some stories we'd rather not explore.
Master Qui-Gon. More to say, have you?
Number 1. Luke and Din Djarin will become enemies. Season 2 ended on quite a bittersweet note. No sooner are Grogu and Mando reunited than they're once again being separated. And this time around, it's not as simple as assembling a crew and taking out some dark troopers. Grogu went with Luke Skywalker because that's where he needs to be. But as Din Djarin dives deep into the history of Mandalore, could he have second thoughts about leaving Grogu with a Jedi Master? After all, the Jedi and Mandalorians were once enemies. This is a theory proposed by Redditor The Maroon Neck, who foresees Din deciding to turn against Luke, leading to a full-fledged battle in Season 4. All this fighting over you, Grogu.
Grogu?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.